Hello, Star Fam! It's a bright and beautiful morning, as always. Well, it's kinda foggy right now, but it will turn into a beautiful day, I swear. Today we are heading north. We are just gonna completely ignore the fact that Coyote has a quest for us. I don't want to do it right now. And instead we are following the coastline. We're going up there, where we have a quest. Everything up towards the west of the area is done. We don't have anything else more to do there. But we will have a couple of more quests around this area, so it will be at least a couple of more episodes. I'm not entirely sure how long everything will take, but we'll see also how long today's quest will take us. So now we can see the quest up there, and I am not very familiar with the parts of this area, so I'm just gonna ignore them as well and just go straight ahead towards the little yellow dot, so we'll get there eventually. And here we see that we have a shelter and right by the actual place we're going to, which is that house. And you might remember I mentioned a ghost house in last week's episode. Yeah, we are heading towards a ghost house. We're gonna see exactly what they say about it, because I don't remember exactly what the story is. I do know that we have a face over here. We will see. Here you can have a look at the map and maybe figure out what the star was. We discovered this guy we might meet a couple of more times if we manage to play through the Star Academy games. And yes, he looks a lot like Herman and Coyote, because he is the third brother. Oops, I wasn't supposed to sit this mount. Yeah, so he doesn't really introduce himself. I believe he is called Mr. Wetton. I'm gonna double check and see if that's what he's called here too. He owns a nightclub called Black Light, and that is located in Jorvik City. And he wants to create a ghost house here out in the middle of nowhere. And he's still waiting for a lot of gear. We might have to go back to Coyote and get the gear for him. Let's see here. Yeah, Mr. Wetton. Because sometimes, as you might know, the copy changes from the different games and the characters are renamed, as we realized with Katja, which was so strange because she is called Katja and that's how it's supposed to be. So, well, I thought we were done with Coyote Ranch for today. Apparently not. We are heading right back again. I will not take the quest Coyote had for me at first, though, because in that case we will have to go down towards the swamp. I don't want to go to the swamp because we will have stuff to do there later. And I'd rather we finish up around Cold Point first before we head towards the swamp. And now you go like, swamp? There's a swamp here? And yeah, it's a swamp here. If we continue past Castle Bay out in like these areas, this is actually a swamp. So we have a couple of things to do out there, but not right now and probably not today. Or probably not, it will not happen today. So let's see what sort of things Coyote will give us. I'm guessing we're gonna have to pick up some boxes and do a delivery back to Mr. Wetton. The dear Mr. Wetton, it's your brother, for Dean's sake. Ghost delivery. So we're gonna get the crates, 4 of them with gear, and bring them back. And I believe they are all in the village. Or village and village is more like a ranch, I guess. If this was a village, it would be a very sorry excuse for one. A bit too tiny, and the risk is quite high that most of the people living around here are either family or some distant cousin, which still is family, but you know. Where are they? There's one. I'm just gonna zoom in. So one over there. Did he say 4? He did say 4, right? Oh, there's one next to me there. Oh, come on, for real. So it should be one here somewhere. What? Oh, there's one. And it should be on the other side of... oh yeah, there it is. And then the last one is... oh, turn around. Somewhere up in the mountains? Well, not really mountains, so up on the hill of the mill. Probably not run by Will. Why would you place a crater up here? A crate? I don't get it. Is it up there? It's noticeable I haven't done this in a couple of years, is it? Oh, yeah. Got it! And we are heading straight back towards the ghost house, yes. So, apparently this turned into more of a transportation episode than an actual gameplay episode. But, well, now you get to see exactly how this game works! There happens way more in this game than in the Spring Riders. I'm so confused about that. Because, like, usually it feels like the second game is the worst of the bunch. Here's the third game where you barely do anything at all and then it ends. And in this game you have so much to do. Like, it's a really tiny area to ride around on, which I think is kind of nice anyway, because I mean, I love the Autumn Riders, but the area was too big. It took forever to get anywhere, and the horse always got tired, and night fell, and it wasn't worth it. Like, it was too big for the game mechanics present at that time. It's perfectly right to have the same size for SSO, but also you have the opportunity to transport yourself by trailer or by call for pickup or whatever you want to do. That's basically what you can do. If you don't take the bus to your city, of course. So yeah. I do appreciate that this area is a bit smaller, even though it's fun to have more to discover. But this game is like 10 years old anyway, so who am I to judge? I do really hope though that this area will come to Star Stable one day, like SSO, and that it will be kind of like this, but just way better. I love the recent work in SSO, like everything is getting so much more beautiful and looking so coherent, and I love it. It looks so alive. So that's it. Let's get started!
Hey.
So we're going to create the perfect audio illusion. He wants ghosts who's whispering in the trees, and he has marked some spots where we're gonna place speakers. So I think there should be one somewhere a bit far away from the house. Oh, there's one. Did he place a fence around the house to ensure that no kid would run away and like run straight into a tree or something? It's not very good if you get a bunch of kids into a ghost house and then you lose the kids. You wouldn't really want to do that. There's one. Whoops. Oh, come on now. And the last one is there. Not very well hidden. Oh, did you see the ghost lantern here? There. Look! I found a ghost! Ah! That's strange. Is it a lot of objects? Oh well. Well done! So now we can hear the ghosts whisper throughout the branches. No, that won't happen. There's a lot of talk in these games and not a lot of action. Next step, we use light. Black lights apparently. So he has lights we're gonna hang up in trees around here. An eerie nighttime atmosphere. Why don't you just ask people to come here during the night? Are we going to be outside or inside? Outside apparently. Oops. Yeah, that looks very natural. Love it. no one will understand what hit them.
Starting
to feel like home. Home? You live in a ghost house? Are you a ghost? And now we want to have parties out here. Oh dear. So we need more ghosts. Alright, so hang the ghosts in the trees. Alright. So now we got 6 ghosts, which seems super valid. Because why wouldn't you have a ghost in your backpack? Yeah. That's creepy. Or not. Oh well. I haven't actually never tried to come here during the night. I should try that and just see if you can actually see the ghosts. I mean, there wouldn't be any light around them or so. But it would be kind of interesting just to see if you can see them at all, since the nighttime in these games is a bit like strange. It's too dark, you can't see anything. So where do you want the last 2 ones? Over there! Oh yeah, that seems perfectly reasonable. If I just place the ghost. And the very last one should be here? Yeah, right by the light. Perfect. No one will notice a thing. When he said that he was over the top, I didn't quite believe him. I do now. I do now so very much. Starting to look like a ghost house. Yeah. So now what? We are missing music, so we need to talk to Kevin. So we need to go down to the Castle Bay and talk to Kevin. So question is, should we do that? Because I think we are going to end off for the day. I think the ghost house was a perfectly good way to spend the episode working on. So that means that we have a finished quest with Kevin to head down to later. And then we will have to go back up here. But I think I am going to move towards Cod Point instead, because I really would like to get myself another horse. And I need to earn some money in order to do that. So in next week's episode, we are going to head to Cod Point and see the final stable in the entire series. So that's it for today. If you liked the video, don't forget to drop a like. Please leave a comment if you want to talk about something going on in the game. And don't forget to subscribe if you want to see more horse games and maybe some other weird games coming every single week. And that's all for me. I hope to see you all next time.